Something on that Bonnie.
J Sizzl C Note.
425 win. Shout to Social. Bitty beast.
What's good? It's your boy Sizz. You know what it is. All right, now my videos that we were recording on my phone per going to the store and getting the items that we need, I'm not sure where they are. Videos or pictures or whatnot of when we began the plan, and I started to document some of those items that we picked up on the list there that we were just talking about. Stumbling across here where I ordered the...
It's your boy Sizz. You know what it is. Hey, probably should have grabbed my camera, but I didn't. But we're here getting...
That was when I was getting the wire right there. She's pulling it off the rack. This is really cool going back and looking at this because I was definitely pumped.
55 feet of Romex for a 40 amp, 240 volt breaker. So I'll have it.
I'm excited. This is beginning of the build, grabbing the parts. I love it when that energy is coming through because you just want to put in your hands to work.
Enough juice to run these two big dogs. Yeah, hope you're having a good day.
And here's where I was picking up the Ethernet cables. Of course, myself, I try and go big or go home, you know, and I was looking at these Cat 8s. We got Cat 8s. Let's see if I can find some more footage. I got 55 feet of ADOG wire. That was about 350 bucks. 40 amp circuit breaker that was 40. 12 inch by 4 inch, 6 inch ductwork shroud for the heat disbursement system on the miners. I got 2 of those. All right, we got our ducting that we're gonna need. I figure I might as well just put it under the house because that's where I'm gonna be hooking it up. What? Oh, I'm talking to the camera, honey. Don't worry, I blocked you with a box so they didn't see you. Then I can store it down there until I'm ready to hook up system. Oh boy, what's up? Man, I'm excited. I went up there with the 8 AUG wire from the original builders. They had, I got lucky. There was another hole in the upper top block in the wall. They had drilled out for wiring in it. They didn't use it, which was really great because it was a really tight spot right there where the angle of the roof comes right down to the bird blocks. I went ahead and I stuffed that 8.
Hook up the 240.
This is where I'm running the wire right here.
Yeah. There's my spot. There's my slot.
Mine. All right. We got that 40 amp 240 in. Yeah. The finishing touch. I had a little bit of insulation here from one of the tradesmen I know. Boom. Now it's all shrouded up for that big knockout that I took down. What's going on, guys? We got a couple more pieces to the puzzle show up. Pieces to the build. Okay. So yeah, for these miners, you're gonna need the C19 plug. And you buy them brand new, they don't come with the plug, but most of y'all know that because you probably already watched these videos. I had to learn that. Now we have one miner coming in that's used. It's supposed to be here today. 81 terahash. It's an Avalon 1166 Pro. I'm not really worried about what the plug is on the end. Actually, this plug right here could be used with an outlet that I could get right here locally. But I planned on hardwiring this up. But this is 12 AUG. There's the power wires that I purchased for the miners and the shipping information and them coming. It's really fun in the Telegram. You guys should come check it out. Very cool people in here from all different walks of life hanging out, believing in GreenMiner and taking part in the process of growth and burning. So I'm feeling good about that. I got 2 of these because we also did a transfer with Canon personally, their shop, their online store. Yeah, I didn't really want to recommend that or anything until I physically have the item in hand. One second. This is where I purchased the 1246 87T Canon Avalon Pro miner from Canon personally with a ACH transfer straight to them. Began the process to receive that miner. This is a little message back from Canon after going through the process KYCing with them and becoming a customer there in their registry. They're here. We're going to hardwire them. And actually, it's pretty cool because I had an idea for the setup. We got the 40 amp 240 in the box like you've already seen. I'm right now actually running, I'm going to be running the wire across the attic of the garage, but I want to tap into the wall that is the den wall. I want to go inside the den wall all the way down and then tap through the bottom plate so I can get to the crawl space under the house where it's nice and cool, where I want the miners to be. And so actually while I was on the phone with him, I marked out the wall. You guys are going to see in a second me open up that wall because I want to be able to see the bottom plate, because once I drop the line through the top plate and it comes down through the wall, I'm going to need to be able to drill through the bottom plate and navigate with the foundation a little bit so that I can drop into the crawl space. But I wanted to get back to opening up. Like I said, there was a couple items that came. Here's another item. And then I'm assuming that this is, well, it's got to be, because I'm not ordering a mass bit of items right now, a bit of stuff. Besides the miners and this, I've been getting everything from the stores. I think this is the Wi-Fi unit, and I'm excited about this because if I do this correctly, and I'm assuming, well, see, I don't want to assume, but from the numbers on the schematics of this Wi-Fi timer, it's a pool timer, but it's 120 watts to 120 volts, excuse me, to 277 volts. And of course, the system, the hardwire line that we have coming from the box. Wow, they wrapped this up 3 times. They were really good about trying to make it protected so it wouldn't get scratched, because it's for outdoor use only. And I'm sure they were probably thinking that whoever has this pool that wants this item, it's probably amazing, right? That they want a Bluetooth Wi-Fi timer. Oh, 4 times. They packaged it up 4 times. Let's see if there's a 5th time for this package. But is that it's super heavy duty. Okay, then they have it in bubble wrap. Wow, it was new open box, but yeah, they really did a good job there. Oh my gosh, look at all these freaking wrappers. Okay, anyway, is that 277 volts is well more than what we need, because we're running the 240, so it should be well over it. So it's a Dewin Wills outdoor Wi-Fi smart box. The cool thing about this is that it will handle, I believe when I was reading it before, at least 2 motors or 2 different items, and that's what I'm looking for. Look at, there's a cool little antenna right there, and it's waterproof and everything, and comes with a couple of jumper cables there. We'll get this opened up. You're gonna see me wire this up later, but my idea, my theory is that, of course, I want to run these miners off of solar because I don't want to pay electricity bill for them. I mean, they're like, if I was going to be running a washer or dryer all day long for, 30 days or something, the bill would be, ridiculous. I'd barely make any profit or anything. The reason why I'm even doing this build is because, yes, there are grants in my state for solar. Yes, I went with solar, and then you basically have a bill that's kind of like your power bill, or a partial of your power bill. So it's like you're around the same amount as a power bill. I do want to recommend, though, if you do a grant system with solar, to make sure to talk to the person or the representative, because they did not fill me in with the credit that you get. They don't tell you that you need to roll that credit back in order to keep the same price that they quote you at. That's how they get you. Of course, everybody's trying to make a buck. They're trying to make a buck. They want to sell it to you. They sold me, right? I'm thinking, wow, it's going to be this amount forever. No, it's not, because the credit that they told me that was mine, you actually need to roll it back in order for that amount to, but that's fine. I took that money and I bought crypto. Yes, I bought crypto with that money. So I know that it's going to be 10 times that amount in 2 years from now. When this video launches, you'll see, because in 2025, we should be good, unless, I don't know, the SEC decides to kill the internet or something like that. I don't think that's going to happen. Or maybe Elon's satellites blow up all the other satellites in orbit, and then we don't have any more Wi-Fi or satellite connection for internet. Okay, I don't know. I don't think any of that's going to happen, so we should be good. So yeah, if any of that stuff happens, the world will end and crypto won't matter anyway. But so my theory is that my solar power system, right? They give me the solar power system. They give me the grant, or they give whatever, the lender the grant, or the solar panel company the grant, and they come, they hook it up. It's free. You get it in, it's installed. It's great, right? Well, yeah, it's really great when the sun's out. When the sun's not out, it's not all that great. So I'm still off the grid a little bit. They didn't give me a battery. Yeah, you heard it. They didn't give me a battery. If they were to give me a battery, it would be so much better, right? But I looked online. Batteries are like 10 to 15,000 or something like that. So maybe when my crypto pops, I'll get a battery so that I can mine even more. Because of course, when my crypto pops, I'm going to pay off that loan, and I won't have the loan on the solar panels anymore. But anyway, back to my whole plan here is that I notice that the panels bring in 10,000 watts on a clear day. That's almost, that's, yeah, 2.5 S19 miners I could be running. That's like 250 terahash rates per second, guys. That's, I guess right now, if I was doing Litecoin and Doge at the same time right now, $15 to $20 a day that I could get from that. And it wouldn't cost me any power to run it. Well, in my case, it would cost me the amount of my loan, right, that I'm paying on it. So not too bad. And plus, since I was already paying that anyway and I didn't plan to mine, it's like a win-win for me. So that's where this comes in, the Bluetooth. Wi-Fi timer is it has app capabilities. Hey, and here's my cat right here on the counter trying to get into the screenshot as well. But it has an app with it. So from anywhere in the world, I can turn these babies on. I'll be able to turn these ant miners on from any location, any internet connection in the world. And it's cool because my solar system has an app as well. So I can see exactly when I'm pumping enough watts to the grid that I don't want going to the grid. I want them to go to my miners. And then I can turn on one. Oh, now you're in the screen. Here, come buddy, come on. You're in. There he is. Here, you want to see him? There he is. He's on the counter. He's always on the counter. I'm not a big pet lover, but I'm dealing with it because I love my family and they like pets, so it's all about that. So I'll be able to turn the miners on and off. And where I live, sun comes and it goes, and I'll be able to control that from here. I can set them for specific times to go on and off. I can turn them on and off just manually, which is really cool. So I'm really excited about this because it's going to allow me to stay on those peak wattage time frames so that I can get the miners running off solar and not off the grid, not costing me even more money to be running them. And I'm going to be getting more crypto, baby. That's what it's all about. So cool. So those are the items that we got.
Coming on that Bonnie.
J Sizzl the C Note.
425 win.